Mark this for the history books.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, come toward us a little bit. We don't bite.
Okay.
All right, that's the camera. This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello,
Tell
hi,
us
everybody.
who you are.
Who's this?
I'm just a guy.
And eat that like a Cool Ranch Dorito.
Oh, okay. How's that? Is that better?
There we go,
All
yeah.
right. I'm just a guy. Some of you may know me by the nickname that you all have given me.
Yes.
And that nickname is Tater Tot.
Tater Tot.
Tater Tot.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Better known as. Let me just turn you down here, pseudo overmodulate. Yes. Hello.
Hi, I've been wanting to come see you guys for the longest time, and today was my first opportunity I
There you
had
go.
to do so. So I wanted to formally accept your offer if it still
Yes.
stands
Oh, yeah.
of getting with you guys and doing
Well,
a podcast. I'd love to. I'd
We're
love
working
to.
on the new studio, so that's probably like fall into winter, so we'll have you
Great.
on for that.
Absolutely.
So maybe these planes are too loud, Tater Tot.
You turned yourself down. Remember,
Turned myself down.
this one.
Oh.
Yeah. Tater
Oh.
Tot and I are on this one.
I forgot.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong. I'm on the wrong channel.
There we go.
You better known as Contact.
You got, okay, make me do it on the spot?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
give us
come on,
one.
this is how we do
who's
it.
that? United who?
United. Yeah, look. That was United 311 taking off to Newark.
United 311 contact departure.
Yes. There we go.
Oh, come on. Give it to me one more time. Give me some more of that.
Put me on the spot. United 311 contact departure.
Yes. There we go.
Or the other one is contact ground at 75.
To ground, 0.75.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
I've been
It's just
waiting
that
to-
little like
Yeah.
draw, and I don't even know where that came from. But when you've been doing it for so many years, that's what you do.
How long have you been here at LAX?
I've been here at LAX for 14 years. Wow, yeah. May of 2010 is when I got here, so yeah.
Are you going to be here for a while?
At least 3 more years.
Okay.
And probably beyond that, but I'll be eligible for retirement in 3 years, but I probably won't be able to monetarily, so I'll be around for a few more years after that, I'm sure.
Okay. Jeez. We got to show you. We got gifted something here today.
Okay.
Did you see that earlier?
This is a very impressive setup, by the
Thank
way.
you.
This is like more than I even imagined, more than it shows on the behind the scenes camera and all of that. This is impressive stuff. It's no wonder you guys put out such an amazing
Well,
product.
thank you.
Thank you. You see this every day.
Okay.
You're
But
probably like, oh, geez. I don't need to see
in
that.
small
Oh my
scale
gosh, look at
form.
this.
I know. Can you believe this? You guys need one for out there.
Well, I will take this and put it in the tower if that's what you guys want.
We'll have
Absolutely.
to get you one. We'll have to get you another one. Well, look at
Wow, look at that. Who made this? Did one of your
that. It's called,
I see.
and I'll reach out and I'll try to get you guys one. Tarmacdesign.com. But
Wow.
you gotta see the second stand it came with.
Oh my gosh. Do you want me to bring that to him?
Well, this was a gift to us. I don't want to give it away, but we'll make something work.
I
I'll
got
get
it.
another
Okay.
one
I
and
hope I
send
didn't
to you
already
guys.
spoil it then. I'm sorry.
No.
Isn't that cool?
That is
Tater.
super
Yeah.
cool. That is awesome.
And I have a question for you. How do you feel about having your very own emoji in our chat?
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I asked for it, I think, and
I think so. Yeah.
I had mentioned it.
Our viewers are using it right now.
Oh, that's great, you guys. That's great. Yes, mash the Tater Tot emoji. I love it. I had asked Later Tater at one point, you have your own emoji. How come I don't have mine?
Yeah, I remember him saying that, yeah.
And lo and behold, a couple weeks later, I had it.
There you go.
And so I'm like,
Yes.
I went on once and then watched a stream, and I was like, this is so cool. Like,
And it's always funny because some people use your Tater Tot emoji when Later Tater
Tater
and
is
our mods
working,
will
yes.
say, no, that's the wrong Tater. All right, keep on talking. I'm just going to grab this A380
Oh,
Arrival.
yes.
oh yeah, don't miss the supers. It's super time. Is that Emirates?
That is
Emirates.
Emirates.
All right. This is awesome. So you're going to give this to Later Tater at some point then?
I'll get him one for sure.
So you wanted me to take this?
No, well, that one was a gift.
This is for you guys.
Give
Got
it
it.
away.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I apologize. All right.
We saw it this
We're good.
morning, and we're like,
so you're going to
oh,
get
yeah.
one to go in that stand for him. All right. Hopefully he's not
Yeah.
watching.
Yes. Well, I'll get you one for you as well, since you guys are kings of the ATC tower.
I don't know about that. Later Tater did send me an audio clip from a viewer of yours who's a DJ in Australia.
Oh, yes.
And
yeah.
that was, if you were watching, that was the coolest thing ever. I have that saved and I play it for people whenever the subject comes up. Oh, I've been on the radio in Australia. Here, let me play it for you. So whoever you were, if you were watching, that was so cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's
that
Warren.
was Warren, yeah. So I was just asking if you guys remember, when was it? That was almost a year ago. I was up at the H Hotel. You were up in the tower, and I had asked you, or I didn't talk to you. I talked to Later Tater, and he had asked you if you wanted to be a part of the podcast.
Yes.
Now we got our answer. But,
Finally, you have an answer all these months later. I know.
But when things
We're a little
were kind of quiet up there for a while
Yes.
with all the construction.
In our slow months. I'm going to set, can I set this?
Sorry. Yes. So
Perfect.
you had nothing else to do, and then Later Tater's talked about this. So when you've got nothing on your radar, you got nothing there, you can kind of talk to whatever. So you had said, "Hey," I can't remember what you said, "Hey, Kev," or whatever it may be, and I said, "Hey,
Give me a
how's it
wave."
going?" Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
I was waving. It's even actually in our trailer. I was waving to you, and of course, you can't hear me.
Right.
I said, "What about that podcast?" And you instantly, it was timed perfectly.
Yes.
You said,
Yes.
"I'm thinking about it."
I thought about it, because I listened to Later Tater's podcast and it was awesome, and I listened to the entire thing, and I thought it was great, and I thought, my story, I mean, he more or less, it was his origin story, I guess, and mine is just way less interesting. And I thought to myself, I can't really top that, and not that it's a competition, but just I wouldn't be anywhere near as interesting, and I don't believe I am as a human being as half as interesting as Later Tater as a person. So I was a little hesitant, and honestly, I think I said to you over frequency at one point something about I don't think I'm interesting or whatever, and honestly, I'm also a little afraid of saying things or misrepresenting or you know what I'm saying, because we all have opinions, but when I'm officially representing, you know what I'm saying, the things can get, I was a little afraid of that, but I'm like, podcast, we can edit it, and I can say, hold on, stop tape, Kevin, edit that now.
Exactly. This is live.
But not now,
Yeah.
so no questions.
Yeah, no questions. Very just, we all know who you are. We've heard your voice. So it's always good to put a face with the voice.
Yes, here I am. Hopefully, I don't disappoint based on everybody. When you just hear a voice, you get an image in your head, right? And
well, you know what? For the
sorry to
longest
disappoint.
time, I want to get a tour up there so I can put a face with your voices.
Anytime.
Okay.
One of our managers knows about you guys and
All right.
has said to me, give him my number.
Okay.
He call me anytime. They can come up anytime. We encourage it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously without cameras.
Yes.
I just want to put a face with your voices because we hear you guys day in and day out.
Yeah. Obviously, we know about you up there.
Yeah.
And
is Bob still up there?
absolutely.
He is still up there. Bob, you're still up there, Bob. Wherever you are, Bob.
There was, I actually found out another controller up there, a friend of mine, had done an interview for another streaming that we won't mention, but I've actually never even seen them. I know they exist, but he sets his water bottle down next to me and it's got that sticker on it. And so I looked at him and I showed him my water bottle, which has an ABL sticker on it. And I said, "What's with this?" And he goes, "Oh, I did an interview with them a couple weeks ago." And I'm like, "A traitor." I'm like, "All right, well then I have to come out and represent on this channel."
There you go. That's what we like to hear. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
We'll bring it. Like I said, we're putting the studio together. We're aiming for fall-ish, and we'd like to have you on. Certainly.
Anytime, I would love to. Yes, absolutely. I will be sure to leave you with my contact information, and feel free to get in touch with me anytime if it's a question or anything like that.
And make sure to get your goodie bag and your trading cards as well.
All right, I certainly will. So when later Tater had come one of the times that he came, he had shared some of his goodies from his goodie bag with me, and that is why I have an AVL sticker on my water bottle.
Okay, good. Yeah, we always give them extra goodie bags. All right, stand by 1 second. We're gonna have you taken off. Can you kind of pretend like you're up in the tower for this departure?
That's Japan Air. I'm gonna guess it's too late for 6-1. That's Japan. I'll guess 6-1, but I think it's too late. Japan Air 6-1 heavy contact departure.
There you go.
All right, I did it better than whoever's working it right now. Just kidding.
Oh, whoa. Oh, those fighting words. No. That was good. That sounded more like the contact departure. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. No, not at all.
We'll
not
get
at all.
you on the podcast. And stop by anytime you want.
Absolutely.
We're here. We're always here.
It does. But you guys have been doing a lot of traveling lately, I've seen. Like, I've kind of fallen off with like tracking guys too closely. But obviously, anytime I open YouTube remembers what you've looked at, and so something's coming up. But you guys, oh my gosh,
quite the summer travel.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It comes up, and you guys have been to, what was it, Detroit, and you've been to,
we were just in Chicago,
you were
Boston,
in
St. Martin,
and you guys have been all over the place. That's fantastic. That's really cool stuff. How is it being in, I didn't watch the video, how is it being in St. Martin did you like stand on the fence like in that jet blast?
Well, we were on the beach. We were on the beach. You're actually better standing next to the fence, believe it or not, because when you're on the beach, you've got that road, you've got all that sand, and all that sand
blows
blows in your eyes. You're better off holding on to if you want to do it, hold on to the fence.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think they really want you to do that.
I don't think so. I wouldn't recommend it.
Experience. I did it. We did it. I'm not quite sure I'd do it again.
Well, you can say you've done it now. It's a bucket list kind of thing, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You ever done anything like that?
No.
Are you an aviation geek?
I mean,
is this just another job to you?
No.
Okay.
This is the kind of job that, I mean, you have to love it. I mean, this job will eat you alive if you don't love it.
Right.
And as you go on, and as you get on in years long in the tooth, let's say, everybody tends to get a little bitter, or there might be a little animosity there or whatever, but deep down, you have to love this. Otherwise, you're not doing it for very long. Right. Go. And I know people who have started here and said, nah, this isn't really my cup of tea, and go fly. Or aviation is great, but not this kind of aviation. I want to work the pattern or something. So they go to Van Nuys, or you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So to do this, no matter, even on my worst day, I have to remind myself that deep down I really love doing this.
There you go. Well, you sound like you have a good time doing it.
I think I've seen a few different videos where if I've been on or someone's shown me something that you guys can actually like tell my mood, like, oh, he sounds grumpy today, or he's so fun today, or
Well, I will say this. We did catch a video of you with that Japan Airlines Dreamliner on the north side. It was that day I was up what I call plane spotter paradise. Dreamliner, I think it was the Tokyo Narita flight, and of course this is during the construction, 24 left closed down. This is just a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
And he said he wasn't ready. And I think you said,
and I had to text him.
Really? Remember that day?
Yeah.
So I think that's the only time that I was like, Tater Tots. Well, I didn't say you were in a bad mood, but I could tell you were annoyed, because we've had this discussion with the later Tater about if you're not ready, you should not be lined up, anyway.
Yeah.
So I could tell in that circumstance, but you still kept cool. You still, certain other controllers sometimes in other markets, even we've heard.
Yes.
Some of them don't.
Some of them have reputations.
Yes. And I would say, I don't think I've ever said you're in a bad mood, because you don't never sound like you're in a bad mood.
Okay, that's good. I try not to be.
Your contact departure is kind of, you get into
it's less enthusiastic if I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, but it seems like if you start, and the same with Later Tater too. You know, you guys kind of get into it. You get into the whole.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. You kind of fall into a groove, or you kind of get comfortable, so to speak, and then it's just kind of rolling off
There
after
you go.
that. Yeah.
There you go. But you do a great job. I never said, oh, Tater Tot's in a bad mood
No,
today.
not that I'm just that, like, you know, you could tell. I think I do remember seeing something in the comments, you know, about oh, he seems extra cheery today, or
there you go.
yeah, things like that. And you know, hey, we have moods just like everybody does.
Of course you do.
And if you hear, and as I was mentioning when I walked up, if you hear me on a Sunday is my day off.
Oh.
So if I'm grumpy on a Sunday,
that means you got called in. There you
it's
go.
because I'm working. It's not when I'm not normally scheduled to work. So so that would be the reason.
Okay, well that's why we haven't heard you on a Sunday. Then
It's why you don't hear me on a lot of Sundays. Well, today I was there all day, but I didn't make it through the local one that you guys listen to when you're here. I didn't make it through that position today,
gotcha,
so that's what happened there.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you so
I won't
much.
hold you
Thanks so
up.
much for having me. No, it's great. I was so glad that I finally got a chance to get out and see you guys and see this very impressive setup and just to kind of see the inner workings and watch you guys do what you guys do. So thank you guys.
Give yourself a contact departure.
As a sign off.
Yes. Tater Tot contact
All right,
departure.
Tater Tot contact departure.
There you go.
Right. Hey, thanks you guys. Have a
Yay,
wonderful
yeah.
time.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
I wanna leave you
Let's
with,
get a photo.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to.